What key life experiences have formed who you are today?
I grew up with a brother with cerebral palsy, and so he's in a wheelchair. So I instantly had a different understanding of how different people interact with space than me.
Mm,
That really made me see how people interact with space that are, especially not able-bodied, but of different heights, different statures, different ages. That really means that my understanding of how I use space is just only for me. It's not how the rest of the world sees it.
How did you become passionate and involved in design?
I played with Legos when I was a kid, of course.
Heck yeah.
There's a joke that every architecture kid writes that in their application for architecture school.
What are your core values and how are they reflected in your practice?
One thing that I wrote on a sticky note in front of me that I wrote was like creative solutions for living. I really enjoy helping people solve their problems, but not just solving their problems, like solving them in a creative way.
What is your design process?
Start with programming. So you have to start with a set of constraints. So first I understand what are the client's needs, and then what are the constraints of the site are extremely important. So from there, I then kind of start with a process where I start sketching general diagram of like where adjacencies of where things are with one another. And then at some point you start to change medium, and I'll go into the computer. I try to break away from one medium to move to another one. And then, yeah, other from that, it's really just refining it from there.
How do you collaborate with others to realize your impactful work?
Yeah, collaboration is really great.
Mhm,
On a
mhm.
very basic level, you've got a client, so that's the first collaboration that happens. And like I said, I personally feel like listening is really, really, really important. You have to listen to what people like, what their experiences are and their needs are, and then you
Mhm.
have to respond to them, because at the end of the day, it's not your money and it's not your space. And then the next collaboration is with other designers on the project. I feel like it's really important to give people opportunities to be creative and not shut that down. And
Mhm.
whether at the end of the day, someone's going to have an authority to say yes or no, but you create an open environment where you say like everyone can throw out ideas and we'll find the best idea. And at some point, someone's going to make a decision, and you just can't feel wedded to your idea when it doesn't
Mhm.
get chosen.
Where do you see design going?
I think there's a way in which architectural spaces can serve as a way to unclutter people's life. There's a need to make things functional, simple, but restful. And I
Mhm.
think that that's like the experience of the space to provide that is going to be really important. And then my second thing is I think that design is going to become more customized.
Mm.
Everybody comes to the table with a really specific goals of what they're wanting what they want. People are expecting the ability to customize their spaces in a way that is a lot more unique, and so it creates a lot more variety and
Mhm.
also in the marketplace, and it also accelerates the trend of design evolving and trend faster.
What are the biggest challenges that you face as a designer?
Yeah, I would say that uh, clients clients making bad decisions is probably the hardest thing that I have to deal with.
What advice would you give to a young student?
Don't overly sweat the small shit. It's not that high stakes when
Mhm.
you're in college. At the end of the day, you just need to learn, make good contacts, get a good portfolio together. So don't get so caught up on all those little details, like defending your good bad idea to the death, or things like that.